Hello everyone, today we're going to explain why Larys Strong is helping Aegon. But before that, remember to like the video, it helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe, and yada yada yada, let's get to it. So ever since Aegon got hurt, Larys has taken it upon himself to see that the king gets better, giving Maester Orwell instructions on how to help Aegon. First, it was getting Aegon off Milk of the Poppy, which is just a pain medication. Larys tells Aegon he will never be whole again. He will never be able to do the things he did before his injuries. His mind is all that is left to him, that he should not dull it with Milk of the Poppy. The second thing he did was instruct Orwell to get Aegon walking about to recover his strength. Being bedridden for weeks takes its toll on the body. Then the third thing, which we saw in the finale for season 2, was getting Aegon out of King's Landing. Aegon is better now, he can move around without being in constant pain, and his mind is working, which means he could take over as king again, but that puts him in danger from his brother Aemond. Aemond is the one who tried killing him, so he could be king. So with Aegon recovering from his injuries, Aemond would be furious to lose control. He would make sure that Aegon would suffer an accident, maybe he falls down the stairs. He has to walk with a cane now, it wouldn't be out of the question, people have accidents all the time. Aegon says he could take Aemond as prisoner when he returns, but Larys tells him that would be foolish. Aegon then would have no dragon riders. Aemond and Vhagar are the only things keeping Rhaenyra and the Blacks away from King's Landing. So the only thing they could do is run, go to Essos and wait. Watch Aemond and Rhaenyra fight one another, tearing the country apart, then come back to bring peace to Westeros. Larys thinks that the people will rejoice at his return, his father's true heir, that he could put a stop to the bloodshed. And that is what they do. They sneak out of King's Landing and head to Essos. But why is Larys doing all this? What does he gain? There are a couple of reasons. I think one of the reasons he is helping Aegon is because he sympathizes with him. Larys is also a cripple, and he knows what he has dealt with all his life, so he wants to help the king with this adjustment. But the main reason for all this is because Larys, more than anything, wants power. The first time Larys visited Aegon was in episode 6, which is when he told Aegon he has to stop taking Milk of the Poppy. Earlier in the episode, they were at a small council meeting. Larys told Aemond he needed to name his new Hand of the King. Larys was kind of hoping he would name him. In episode 5, Larys did support him as regent over his mother Alicent. He did this because he thought it would curry favor with Aemond. Now at the episode 6 small council meeting, Aemond basically tells Larys he does not like him, nor does he trust him, and to send word to Otto Hightower, his grandfather, that he will take over as Hand of the King. Larys realizes that he will never move up or gain any more influence with Aemond running things, so he pivots his plan. He will oversee Aegon getting better. He will be a friend to the king, and then when he does get better, Aegon will remember who was there for him, and be eternally grateful for Larys' support and friendship. Larys, for the most part, is just using Aegon. In episode 8, when Larys is speaking to Aegon about leaving and then returning to Westeros, listen to what he says. Let your brother and the Pretender destroy themselves, in blood and bitterness. When they are spent, and their armies in tatters, we will return, and the people will rise up to meet us. See how he says us and we, not just Aegon? He wants to be part of this as well, to be the saviors of Westeros. Aegon will most likely name him Hand of the King because of his support, which would make him the second most powerful person in Westeros, and then if the king would have an accident, then he could rule as regent. Don't think it would be out of the question for Larys to kill Aegon after he gets what he wants. The guy did kill his brother and his father. Also, just a small thing, but we see Otto in a cell at the end of episode 8. Aemond told Larys to contact Otto, to get him here. I'm quite sure Larys is behind Otto's imprisonment as well. Larys knows Otto is quite the capable hand, which does not help Larys' plans. He wants Aemond unchecked to raise havoc. So when they do return, it makes Aegon look all the better. What do you think? Leave it down in the comments below, and if you want more House of the Dragon content, please subscribe and like the video. Check out the Twitter link in the description below, and as always, have an awesome day.